Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss reaction of metal and non-metals with acids. Is it clear? So here we take some samples of metals and non-metals. As per the table we are taking the samples magnesium ribbon, aluminium foil, iron filings. Filings means छोटे छोटे चिप्स टाइप के होते हैं. कॉपर पील्ड ये फ्लेक्सिबल वायर टाइप के होते हैं. चारकोल पाउडर दैट इज कोल और वुड चारकोल भी ले सकते हैं आप. सल्फर पाउडर. Is it clear? In first case we add HCl in all, right? Magnesium react with HCl and gives magnesium chloride plus hydrogen gas. We can show that with the help of chemical equations. Magnesium plus HCl, it form MgCl2 plus H2, 2Mg. So H2 gas will release in the form of colorless, odorless gas, right? Magnesium is metal, you know very well. Another is aluminium foil. Aluminum foil react with HCl, it form aluminium chloride and hydrogen gas will release. 3 AlCl3 are required, so this should be 3 and it should be 1.5. Reaction fraction में नहीं होती, multiplied with 2 it's become 6, it become 2 and it become 3. So 2Al plus 6HCl changes into 2AlCl3 plus 3H2. No need to learn these chemical reactions, just to understand that hydrogen is released. Another is iron react with HCl gives the reaction FeCl2 iron chloride plus H2. यहाँ भी hydrogen gas release होती है, right? But when you add copper in HCl, right, no reaction at all. So these reaction occurs at room temperature as well as on heating the content, but reaction is slow at the room temperature but vigorous at the on warming. Is it clear? But copper not reacting with HCl even in hot. यानी आप टेस्ट स्ट्रिप को गर्म करेंगे तो भी रिएक्शन नहीं होगी. कॉपर डज नॉट रिएक्ट विद HCl. Is it clear? So in this way these are the reaction. Now another is carbon plus HCl, no reaction. Sulfur plus HCl, no reaction. So non-met. अब आपके पास कंक्लूजन क्या हो गया? Metals react with HCl and give hydrogen gas except copper. ये आप बाद में डिस्कस करेंगे ऐसा क्यों है. कॉपर इज मेटल इवन इट इज नॉट रिएक्टिंग विद HCl and carbon and sulfur are non-metal, they do not react with HCl. Now another reaction we will do with sulfuric acid, right? In sulfuric acid magnesium react with sulfuric acid, it form magnesium sulfate plus hydrogen gas. HCl में भी हाइड्रोजन निकली थी, यहाँ भी निकल रही है. Again aluminium plus H2SO4, it gives Al2SO4 whole thrice plus H2. No need to learn the equation, just try to understand. That is hydrogen यहाँ भी निकल रही है. Iron plus H2SO4, it gives iron sulfate FeSO4 plus hydrogen. Hydrogen यहाँ भी निकल रही है. Next copper react with H2SO4, right? It form copper sulfate प्लस सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड प्लस वाटर. यानी कि रिएक्शन तो होता है लेकिन हाइड्रोजन रिलीज नहीं होगी. रिएक्शन इज वेरी स्लो एट द रूम टेम्परेचर बट व्हेन यू हीट दिस कंटेंट रिएक्शन बिकम फास्टर देन दैट वन, राइट? सो हाउ कैन वी आइडेंटिफाई दिस हाइड्रोजन गैस? फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज, कलरलेस ऑर्डरलेस गैस. बट व्हेन यू एक्सपोज दिस गैस विद बर्निंग स्प्लिंटर, दिस इज बर्निंग स्प्लिंटर माचिस, इट बर्न विद पॉप साउंड. आवाज होती है और पॉप साउंड के साथ ये बर्न होती है. इज इट क्लियर? सो दिस इज द आइडेंटिफिकेशन टेस्ट फॉर हाइड्रोजन. दैट इज फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज, कलरलेस ऑर्डरलेस गैस एंड देन बर्न विद पॉप साउंड गिव्स on exposing to burning splinter it burns with pop sound. Reaction hydrogen burn in air during this pop sound and form H2O. और येलो लाइट के साथ ये जलती है. twice H2 twice H2O. So hydrogen is a very good fuel also. So in this way we can say acid react with metals or metal react with acid give hydrogen gas, right? except some, for example, copper. What is the reason? We will discuss later on in the same chapter. Now, carbon, charcoal, sulfuric acid, no reaction. Sulfur plus sulfuric acid, again no reaction. That means non-metals do not react with the acids. Is it clear? So in this way we conclude metals react with acid and form hydrogen gas. And how can we identify the hydrogen gas? Hydrogen gas, colorless, odorless gas, and burn with pop sound. Is it clear? And non-metals do not react with acids, either HCl or H2SO4. Copper, one important case is here. Copper does not react with HCl even in hot conditions, but it reacts with sulfuric acid but does not release hydrogen gas. Next, reactions with base. Another topic, reaction with base. It's a very important. To prepare sodium hydroxide solution in the lab, आपको बना हुआ मिलेगा. Generally 3-4 pellets we add in 5 ml water. Half टेस्टी वाटर में हम 3-4 pellets डाल देते हैं और इस तरीके से we prepare sodium hydroxide solution. Just like the acid, it's also corrosive in nature. So be careful when you are going to prepare sodium hydroxide solution, right? Now we add this we add some zinc granules in this sodium hydroxide solution. It forms a salt Na2ZnO2. It is different than the NaCl. HCl, it's quite difficult salt, or in writing this is known as sodium zincate. Hydrogen gas release is a very important. Hydrogen gas release, when it react with aluminium, it forms NaAlO2, sodium aluminate, plus hydrogen gas. It means metal react with base, form hydrogen gas. But iron, copper, magnesium, when you add them in sodium hydroxide, no reaction. It means very few metals we have, they react with both acid and base. So the metal zinc and aluminium react with both acid and base. They known as amphoteric in nature. यानी ऐसे metals को जो कि acid base दोनों से reaction करते हैं उनको हम बोलते हैं amphoteric in nature. Up to class 10th you have to study only 2 metals in this category, zinc and aluminium. Total we have 5 amphoteric elements in our periodic table. Is it clear? So metals react with base, form hydrogen gas, but all metals do not react with base. Is it clear? A very few metals react with a strong base, sodium hydroxide, and these metals are zinc and aluminium for our study, and they are known as a amphoteric in nature, right? And you identify this hydrogen gas in the same way, that is physical properties, colorless, odorless gas, and on exposing to burning splinter, it burned with pop sound. Is it clear? So reaction of non-metal with bases. This is another topic. ये metals का था. Reactions of non-metals with base. It is quite complex topic. We will study that in higher classes, not in your syllabus. Thank you.